Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Down the field, he's got Warren. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go. Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hut, hut.
Now Cook. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
70 Lions. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready,
Throwing, Cook. He finds his man complete. That's Jenkins. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Get wide. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
And the Texans first down.
A first down carry for Henry. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Derrick Henry. That one's a milestone. Touchdown number 150 for his great career. And the Texans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. This one winding toward a conclusion. And how would you assess how the secondary is playing?
Well, we just saw them take another shot downfield. that was incomplete, correct?
Correct.
So my assessment is that if anyone's played really well in this game, it's been the secondary. That was the latest example.
Yeah, they've been solid. Really, the whole defense has been solid. Still pitching a shutout. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Here we go, Shaq. 1918. Warrior 70. Check out.
Back to throw. Cook. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10.
70 Lions. Hey, take it out.
Up the middle they go. Jenkins. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 38. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Cook. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, hugging him, giving a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball.
It's 2nd down.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Tony. 19 Texans.
As Stroud now to throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
A gain of 31 yards.
Here we go.
1st down, Texans.
On me.
Back to throw. Stroud. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Play action. Here's Stroud. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
12 yards on the play.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for a marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
You know, we might to start getting some props here in the booth. You know that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
It's been a tough go for them. Still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Darren Stingley picks it. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
This is 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got this complete to Stover, the tight end. And they work this well on the field across the 45. It's a gain of 34.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Play action. Stroud now. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Call it no gain there on the first down play. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a...
And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Now they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long. A shotgun snap to Stroud. That is caught. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
A gain of 21.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently. Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Stroud. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So Big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cook. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.